I'm doing good today. How are you? Not too busy today. Wait, I'm trying to shape my nails. I feel like I have to cut it a bit. I don't know. Or maybe I can just use this nail file and file it very short. Doing fine. So are we going to yap and scroll through Pinterest today? Hey! How dare you? I literally already have it open. Okay, I'm already I drew this a long time ago. So today is just painting. Today we're just gonna color, but no promises that it will finish today though. You know how drawing streams are. Unless I lock in, I'm gonna yap away and forget all about my drawing. Forget the purpose of today's stream. Why is it so jagged? Well, I'm glad you like. I'm glad you still like it. Just doom scrolling Pinterest and yapping. Oh my god, that is like every artist ever. Okay, even when I'm not streaming, I always end up doing that. Like trying to search for inspirations on Pinterest and then ending up scrolling for hours. Today's chill. Today's chill. How about you guys? Good day today? Listen, I'm trying to grow my nails, and so I need to shape it really nicely, or else it will look like I'm a goblin or something. Why am I trying to grow my nails long? Because when I take oshikatsu pictures, it looks prettier than short nails. Hi. Okay, I guess this is enough. Wait. Well, if it gets too long, I'm gonna cut them though. Or like, I will cut them in half and then shape it again. Hi. Good evening. Why is no one answering my question? How are your days? You guys always ask me, I can't ask back? Huh? This is unfair. Not fine. Song stuck in head for the past hour. Oh my god, I get that. That's why I'm trying to get diagnosed with ADHD. Honestly, my dream is to get that ADHD medicine. I just want to know how it feels, okay? If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I do want to know what it's like to have a brain that's finally silent. I do love filing my nails though. It's really nice. How just by filing, it's like you're cutting down nails, but like bit by bit. With such a flimsy nail file as well. Like, I don't even need something fancy. I guess this is fine. Okay. The usual. Oh yeah, the commute. I got yelled at by an old man for no reason. Oh my gosh. Why are old men always like that? Ya, kenapa? Dah dua-dua kenapa masuk? Buat apa kat sini? Yang kacau ah? Yang kacau ah? You should guess the new Uma song. Try Uma in America. Uma in America? Let me search. Ada? No. Oh, cakap dan kacau. Wow, what? The Japanese Uma Musume. Wow, what? Wait, what? So interesting. Okay. I totally understand how this song was stuck in your head. Yep. Well, I'm gonna continue painting this. Send help. Try listening to, you know what? No, I don't have any way to actually overcome it. But what if you try listening to the song from start till end? Maybe it helps, or maybe it will make it worse. Have you seen the controversial Bakushin GIF already? Uma Musume stuff, related stuff don't really appear on my timeline anymore, so I don't know. Let me search it. Wait, I don't know. Is it the armpit one? I'm not sure. I'm just googling what you said, and then like this is what I get. I don't really know if it's the correct one or not. Oh my god! Okay, is it armpit one? No. Well, I'm not in this house. We do not kink shame. Who the fuck made that? Well, I'm not as traumatized as I expected. Well, but that was surprising. Wait. Trying to pick songs for me to listen while I do this. Oh my god. Why my nails feel so rough right now? Okay, focus. Do you guys have like suggestions, like, you know how working on your like PC or laptop too long, like your wrist hurts or like your elbow hurts? Like I need something to cushion that. I need something to cushion my elbow actually, because my keyboard is so far away because I'm using my laptop and I put it on the stand. So there's like, let me pull out my ruler. There's like more than 30 cm distance between me and my laptop right now. So you can imagine how far I need to reach to click Ctrl Z and Ctrl S. So like when my arm is like over there, so I rest my elbow on the table, right? And it hurts over time. I don't like that. So I put this folded cloth. This cloth is just for like dust and all, like covering my tablet to avoid dust. So I fold it to cushion my elbow. But then this is not really the best thing. Like I'm wondering if there is an actual thing to solve this problem. Like I know at least for mouse pads, they have those with wrist, like cushion for your wrist. So I probably get that, but what about my elbow? My elbow! Do I just buy like what? A stress ball? Stress ball? Put it under my elbow? Okay, low-key, I'm kind of surprised that there's actually more than 30 cm distance between me and my laptop right now. 30 cm is 12 inches. That is insane. That is insane. That is longer than an average dick. I guess the healthy distance between you and your keyboard should be at least the length of a normal dick. I don't even know how long the average dick is actually. 5 inches? I don't know. I don't have one. So what do I know? Also, my mouse pad, do I even call this a mouse pad? It's like a long version of a mouse pad. It's like desk mat, but not that big as well. It has this rubbery smell that is very unpleasant. I keep thinking that it's me. I keep thinking that I'm the one who's stinky. Troben! Hi. Catch the stream because I fell asleep. Just as we started and end the stream. You fell asleep when I started and you woke up when I end stream. That sounds like an excuse. Nah, it's fine. Someone was there to teach me how to manage the freaking factory in Arknights. Oh my gosh, thinking about it gives me shivers. Why is that game basically just factory management? Factory sim gamer, no! I don't think I can even. What's another factory sim? What if I try that? I want to see if I just hate Arknights or I hate the factory sim part. So the post looks immaculate. Well, I Google the pose. Ballroom dancing pose. And then just copy it. Let's at least do flats, like flat colors. I'm so confused, you know, like when trying to render a drawing. Right, I don't know whether I should go with minimal shading or like maximum, because they both look good when a good artist does it. But when it comes to me, so right now I'm gonna try like minimal shading for the hair. Like usually I put like emphasis on each strand, not like each, but like more emphasis. Is this a good example? Kinda. Like you can see like, no, I don't think this is a good example. But like you see here, just one shadow Pop. Factorio is a good, complicated game. Just looking at the screenshot will make you quit. Why do you want me to start at level 1000? Let me Google this. How does it look like? Factorio. Oh my! I'm not even gonna start that game. Don't even think about it. That is insane, but it looks very aesthetically pleasing. It looks like what's the genre? Steampunk? Yeah. Management mode of Enfield made me remember it. I just wanna beat up bad guys. They're telling me to become factory manager. This is not in my job scope. I'm not paid for this. I am so confused every time I need to color something black adjacent, you know, like black clothing, because you can't exactly color black clothing black. Like sometimes it looks nicer when it's gray. I don't think this is a nice example, but like sometimes you should color it gray, and then the shadow should be, oh my fuck, okay, oh my god, that surprised me. The shadow should be darker, and then that's how people can tell the clothing is black, you know. I don't know how to explain it. But it looks really nice when people do that, but I can't. I need the reference picture. I can't remember the color of this outfit. As dark as darker than the fur. Even the fur is too dark. Yes, unfortunately I've seen the tongue on skin gif. Interesting. Why do you guys like watching those things? Shakes my head. You guys are so perverted. Shakes my head. Who will show such a thing? What is February 7th incident? I'm so lazy to look it up. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Well, you spent a good amount of time animating two men kissing, so I say what you. You read the yaoi after stream? Anyway, Global Uma is nearing its first anniversary. Ooh, that GIF, that was the February 7th incident. Ah. Wait, I don't get it. Please tell me the full lore. I really wasn't that affected by armpit linking, honestly. I mean, I've seen worse. I've read worse. Anyway, moving on. Tell me the full lore, please. Like, why? What happened on February 7? Who made the GIF? How did it come to that? Why is that GIF so controversial to you guys? Come on. I love tea. Uma is saying GIF. Yeah. February 7, that GIF dropped on Twitter on the Uma Musume fan base. People were shocked, some were disgusted, and some, well, because the precious Shiono is doing that. It awakened something within the Uma Musume fan base. I see. So I'm guessing like the majority of the Uma Musume fan base on Twitter is minor. I don't know. I mean, is it really that bad? Perhaps. Maybe the fandom is like mostly very say-so, and then suddenly that thing dropped. I mean, we all know, even the My Little Pony fan base isn't really innocent, right? If it was Satono Diamond, sure it's a me, but Chiona was just happy girl. Okay. Okay. I accept the explanation. It's funny that there's a 7 February incident. My lips keep getting dry, that's why I'm drinking so much. The people shocked and disgusted, I'd say, are definitely younger. Only the culture understood. Who is we? You're talking about yourself, right? Like, I am so unaffected by that. Like, I've read worse, I've seen worse. It's a time for a legal rule about their fantasies to feel like we're inside. It's about to happen. Yeah, exactly. Anime girl, please, who liked the pits? I mean, someone there that is so proudly cultured. You know, someone in chat in the same space as you guys. Decompose into the puddles and then the clouds. These years of flowers for whatever they like. Make a honey that our grandkids will put inside. Amonite is the thing online. We all leading each other. Hey, Hanabi. Well, moving on. Now I paint a face with intellect. It's under when I'm curious. How do I color this? The whole outfit is just white. Make a honey that I can swallow inside. The morning tea is the thing alive. We're all feeling each other. No, is it my curse? You know how cursed my internet is. Is it my curse transferring to you? The thing alive. I'm gonna go get the bomb. Can I give it to Robin? What do you have against Robin? Robin isn't even here to say anything, to say anything back. No. Oh, why are my lips so freaking dry right now? It's literally flaking. Even though the entire day they're fine. Suddenly when I'm streaming and talking a lot, 50 centimeters. Game animation that blows some anime animation out of the water. Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Eating peanut right now. Gonna have some. It's nice to munch on something. For mobile game. I don't think if the quality is that high, I don't think any mobile game can actually play it. Do you guys know where the winds meet? It went viral for a while. But I feel like everyone already finished playing it. I want to play it because it's free, but man, I don't have any space. Also, the game looks so heavy because of the graphic. So I don't even think I can even try to download it. Do you miss your beloved Miles Edgeworth? Truthfully? Truthfully? No. Okay, listen. Whenever I see like crimes in real life, as in the news, you know, I would always think about Ace Attorney because law and shit. But I never think about Edgeworth. I'm always thinking about the Ball Judge, Von Karma, Phoenix. Sorry, Miles Edgeworth. You're just not very worthy. I love that pun. Talking about Dokkan Battle, since it's now 11 years old, then I think they do deserve a good animation if they're that old. Oh, Dragon Ball? That one Ace Attorney fan who watches daily news, the shooter who committed mass murder reminds me a lot of this. but he was acting cute last time. Didn't I tell you guys that I love flirting and then just playing with people's feelings? Nah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think about it that much. I also don't think about the yaoi that much. Maybe it hasn't hit me yet, because I'm telling you, if I'm ever like hyperfixating on yaoi, you would see me draw them on stream. Like the way I drew Zoro and Sanji. Remember? Yeah, I actually had a hyperfixation for them that time. That one time. So yeah, the yaoi hasn't hit me that hard yet. Game released back in 2015. I was still in school. I've been playing it for almost half of my life. Wow. That's insane. Like that is insane. Usually when you talk about childhood games, it's something that's already been discontinued, you know? So that's basically your life. Nice. Oh, hair is fine. Up, down, up and down. Still get monthly updates. One of the few popular mobile games in Japan. Rival with Uma Musume. Wow. I mean, yeah, checks out. It's Dragon Ball. It's freaking Dragon Ball. Also, the fact that it still has monthly updates. Wow. The team itself, they're very passionate about the game. Because sometimes, even if the game is doing well, like money wise, at least in fans' eyes, right? It still gets axed. What's missing? Oh, for some reason. So we always lose peak games, you know. Oh, by the way, I am on episode 5 of Violet Evergarden. I'm always so late to the so late to the party. Black Beacon? What is that? It'll be like that, but they do hit top grossing at least twice a month. Wow. Most gacha games don't have that money net to save them. なるほどね。But it's amazing, a game to be running for that long. And it's not like the game and they make another game that's similar to it. No, it's the same game for 11 years. Amazing. Just the thought of it is really insane. Now how do I shade? How do I shade this? What is this? I'm gonna I'm gonna erase this fold lines because I do not want it to influence me when I'm trying to shade. Black Beacon was a Chinese gacha game. It has good design and story, but showed bias for Chinese player more very clearly. Oh my gosh. Why even release your game to global if you don't wanna care about Black Beacon? Oh my gosh, the design is insane. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I'm missing out. The art is insane. Damn. What a waste. What a waste. Yeah. Well, what can we do, right? Must be ambitious. Hi. Selfie. What makeup should I do for this guy? This one has like wine colored eyeshadow. What is that? Hey, what is that? Wait. Oh my god. Okay, fixed. Yo, hi. I'm thinking so hard right now whether I should have like a orange reddish hue on the flat colors or not. You see the difference? This is cold shade, warm shade. because the original is of course not that warm, but the background is warm colored. But I can also shade with warm colors on top. I don't know. I'm so bad at colors. So who are you drawing? I'm drawing my Oshi, my VTuber Oshi. That desperate. Oh. Warm shade looks good, making it look worn but too blended with the bright background. What about now? Listen. I'm self-taught, okay? I don't understand color theory at all. People keep saying like, oh, color theory is so easy. I don't understand it even if I try. Okay, honestly though, I've never actually learned it properly. I've only seen like posts and then I scroll past it. No. So, skill issue, my fault. Gomen. Instead of desperate to save yourself that you're still single. I don't understand. Like drawing my VTuber Oshis dancing together. Also, I am single by choice. Like, you always couple. No, listen, I ship them. This is yaoi. I ship them. Yeah, based on previous stories that I've shared on stream, I've had multiple guys coming to my DMs confessing out of nowhere, and I always the one rejecting them because I just want to be friends. Go man, I'm a romantic as fuck. Have you considered making a vegan? I have, but I don't know. I mean, have you seen the way I'm managing my YouTube account? I'm not good at marketing myself. So it's gonna end up like I make an account and I just let it be and people not gonna see it. No, I don't believe it. Sure. I mean, sure. Yeah, up to you. Don't worry, I'm colorblind if you're talking about art, like tone deaf from music. I'm both. Can't sing, can't draw for shit. Nice. What is this existence called Hanabi? I would love to be able to like draw for someone else, like getting their idea and drawing it, you know, drawing someone's idea. It's always very interesting. I once drew for a girl who commissioned me drawing her and Gojo Satoru, like Gojo holding her in his arms, and there's a big ass moon in the background. Yeah, I remember that so well because at that time I made an account specifically for Jujutsu Kaisen fan art, and I literally just started making that account, so not much follower, and then I just open a commission like usual. I never close, actually. I never close commission. Like, people can just DM me if they want. And suddenly there's this girl, I don't know how she found me, but I got quite nice pay for it. How old is your YouTube account anyway? I don't know. Quite old. I remember I posted speed paint when I was younger, much younger, like in high school. But being active, specifically for streaming, just started like 2023, 2024. My memory is so bad. 7 year? Majika. Heh. No, but seriously though, if vegan is like vegan is like, doesn't matter if you market or not, then that would be much more fun, because I don't even have to think about it. People just, but of course there are so many people on there, right? So even as a customer, how will you find art style that you like among thousands of people? Like, you definitely can't possibly scroll through everyone's page and pick the one you like. So of course marketing really is important. Your old vid is 7 years, right? You ask me like I know. I don't know. I'm too lazy to check. You're saying this, so I'm guessing you're already checking, so that's right, I guess. I sympathize with man so much. I mean, at least it's a good song stuck in your head, you know? It's not a song you hate. See, a lot of people on Twitter mention that they like to scroll on vegan or Twitter and commission artists, lol. Well, I never get those kinds of customers, honestly. Well, if I compare myself to other artists, I'm not that good, so at this point I'm just giving up on commissions. In the first place, I already have a job, so I'm like, let's not feel too bad about myself not having any customers. I already have a job, so it's fine, Hanabi. Wait. Cries when I turn it around. See, we're still yapping. Oh my god. The shade, oh yeah, makeup. I forgot. Should I make it blue? I feel like blue is just too. How can I make blue eyeshadow look good in this setting though? I don't think so. Maybe something like coral color. What kind of job? I thought you're too young. Do I sound young? I'm an animator. Animator at a Japanese studio. Why I mentioned Japanese studio? Because I animate Japanese anime. So I have to specify that. Because animating, I can just say animating, but I could be animating Coco Melon or something. But no, I animated One Piece, I animated Bleach, I animated Attack on Titan. I'm just saying the titles I remember right now that are popular, because I animate a lot of unpopular titles usually. So what's the point of saying that if you won't recognize it, right? What else? Subaru. What's the anime with Subaru? Still so cool, animated for IoT. I know, right? Even I was surprised, okay? And it was such a cool scene of Mikasa killing a bunch of men. ReZero. Yes, ReZero. Wow, I animate so much for ReZero when I think about it. Like sometimes I go check my old folders, you know, because I want to delete the ones that I don't want to keep anymore because storage is very limited. So, and then I found a lot of ReZero folders. I animated a bunch. A lot of Subaru scenes as well. Why do you prefer SAI 2 over CSP? Because I started with SAI 2, so I'm just using it continuously. I never changed to CSP, at least for drawing. I use CSP right now for animating because it's the software my studio, my company uses. Subaru, the car company? What is wrong with you? No, it's Kirito. My gosh, I should clip that part. I don't even remember where it's from anymore. My god, that was so funny. But also, I remember when I was young, in high school basically, I opened my first commission and then the money that I collected from all the commissions that I got back then, I bought SAI. Because back then, like imagine 2010-ish, you know, on YouTube, all the speed paints you see, they always use SAI, which is why I thought, oh, all the good artists use SAI. So after collecting the money gradually, like painstakingly, I finally bought SAI, and then suddenly everyone is using CSP. Well, I never got comfortable using CSP, so I'm just using SAI. Plus CSP is expensive. Remember one time I was talking with someone and they were like, oh hey, you want an art program, and gave me a cracked installation of CSP. I don't even do art. I mean, yeah, of course you can always use crack, but like Yeah. Yeah. Please, can you animate a random scene? This one, anything? This is a drawing stream. If you want to see me animating, it would be an animating stream. I've got a bunch of VODs for that. If you just search on my account, on my YouTube profile, there's a playlist for animating. Can't just switch and then plus animating takes a lot, like it can't be finished in just 5 minutes. Hi. Doot, 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 doot. Do, 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 do. Which studios will you be applying to? Why are you telling me to change my studio? I'm happy here though. Enough about me, what about you? You're literally an aspiring, up and coming animator. Where do you find that thing? Is it like marketed widely? I never heard about them recruiting. Well, I mean, job-wise, you can always apply to any company you want. I have to make it darker. I wanna make him like more natural. Literally applying to every single one. Ooh. Saw it on Twitter. First it was Twitter triggered at A1 and other studio advertiser recruitments. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh, Robin. I'm pretty fucking sure you're gonna get accepted to one. Or maybe multiple, who knows. I mean, you've got a solid portfolio. Because, listen, okay, listen. This is my... This is me, okay? When I was applying to this studio, to this anime studio, the only thing I knew about animating was like flip books, but digital flip books. And I only know eye blinking. I've only animated eye blinking, and that's not even the correct way of eye blinking in like industry standard. So, and I got accepted probably because I already have like solid concept of like volume, you know, like anatomy, from my drawing experience, which I am self-taught on. So because you already know the principle of animation, I'm sure you have a really high chance to get accepted. Joey and Hanabi is in Japan? No, I'm not. The studio I'm working at, I'm working on the local branch of the studio. Also, nowadays you can work from home. Seriously. Especially a job like animation, you don't even need to be physically there. Like, why would you be there for? You know, everything is digital right now. There's a lot of artists out there that can't find a job, so I'm still kind of worried. Honestly though, in my like perspective, I've only seen artists who don't get the jobs they want because, well, not because, but like I noticed they're not animators, because for me it was pretty easy to get, but maybe that's my luck and everyone has different lucks. But I feel like with your portfolio, you have a really good chance. And I really, really fucking wish you get accepted. Seriously. Imagine that. Oh my god. That would be amazing. No, we don't have a Discord group. I think the most important thing is just you know your volumes, you know your anatomy, honestly. Because with jobs in general, I think emphasis on think, personal opinion, I think every job you end up learning on the job. You don't really need much qualification, because sometimes even if you, let's say you have a master's degree on animating, but in the end you've only learned textbook animation. You haven't actually done the actual job, like I'm sure each studio has different like systems. So in the end, you just learn on the job, like what works for your job. Good luck. Seriously. I'm so freaking lucky to have this job right after I finish internship, honestly. But when I think about it, it's probably because I've already suffered enough. So God is like, I will give you this job so that you'll be happy. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, God. I always end up yapping too much. Well, at least the goal of today is accomplished, okay? The goal was just flat colors. Yay! Oh my god. Safe. Will you be made a coffee? Made a coffee for $100 per month? Hey, hey. Don't mention that in front of people who don't know. God is still trolling me. You will one day achieve so much peace and happiness in your life, I'm sure. I know it's really hard to see it when you're in hard times, but time really heals. Like, don't give up. Also, appreciate the little things, you know. I don't really understand it. Will you be made a coffee? Made into a coffee? Wow, saying that. Apple head! I'm here, lady! Okay, I think like at this point I need to make apples my thing, don't you think? I mean, I've been called Apple since before. No, seriously though. It will get better. Just believe in it. Don't have to obsess over it though. Just keep on living. Keep on. Don't give up. Yeah. Work as a maid in a coffee shop for $100 per month. 100. Okay. Let's say I'm pulling out my calculator. Let's say $100 as in USD dollar. 100 times 4 is 400 per month. My no, that is too little of a salary for the salary. Huh? What? Only 400 or 500-ish for a month? No. That's not even the minimum wage in this country. Shakes my head. Sounding like Naruto Datebayo. Imagine me in the stereotypical Naruto pose. Isn't the minimum wage salary 400 per month? Wait, how much is that? 400 times 4. 1,600. Perhaps I think it is in this country. I mean, my salary is not the like bare minimum at least, but it's still not much. But yeah, I guess the minimum wage is around 1,000-ish. But yeah, what do you mean for just $100 per month? If it's $100 per day, yeah, sure. Goshujin-sama? Okaeri nasai, Goshujin-sama? Oishiku nare. Moi. Kiu. Do you seriously want to hear that? Do you seriously want to hear that? I feel like you will all vomit blood. Yeah, I want to hear it. Ew, freak. But I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. Okay, I'm gonna end. that saying that line took like half of my life out of me. I need to go to bed. Oh my god. Okay, thank you for watching me as always. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye. Time to to speak in an uwu voice for a full stream next time? You know what? That is an interesting idea. I personally don't really feel anything about doing that voice, but it will be hard because that's not my natural voice. That would be a nice idea. Is there a maid game that I can play while making that voice? Yeah, at least in one stream there are creep you one in the chat. Why are you so proud of that? Good night, Apple Lady. Apple Lady? Oh my god, and I'm already wearing overalls. I'm such a farm girl. Technically, I've never worked at a farm. I already have that Apple Lady look. What the hell? Wait. I should put a basket of apples next to me next time. Okay. 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 Noted. Noted. Aura farm, okay? I know, I'm not that cool. Anyway. Where was I? Good night! Go to sleep, guys. Bye-bye.